German Shepherd?
Alright guys, how you guys doing? I am Corporal Nicoletti. I'm an officer for the Pittsburgh Police Department. This is my partner, K-9 Kinsey. I've had him about a little over 4 years. Got him when he was about 2. He's about 6 now. He's a full-blooded Belgian Malinois, straight from the Netherlands. We got him from the Netherlands. He has a passport from the Netherlands that's completely in Dutch. He speaks Dutch, and we train with him about twice a month on various techniques in canine handling. He is proficient in tracking and trailing, whether it's a bad guy or it's a missing or lost person, all the way from a child to an elderly person. He is trained in narcotics, which means he can sniff a certain area and be able to tell me with a certain behavior that he does, which is sit and bark, that there's narcotics in the area, whether it be inside of a car, inside of a home, in a general area, in a grassy area, in a wooded area, in an urban area with a sidewalk and streets and stuff like that. He is excellent. He's an excellent dog. Couldn't have asked for anything better than him. He's very good at his obedience. He's good at going home and then coming back to work and knowing the difference between the two. Extremely smart. He can jump over an 8-foot fence. Very agile. So I'll do a couple of obedience stuff that he does. So if I can bring him over here, tell him off. That means lay down. Bleiben means stay. Platz means come to my side. He's very good at staying right next to me unless I order him to do something else. Seats. I can command him to bark, bluffing. This right here is what he's looking for right now, because he knows when I get out and I have him do obedience and we do demos or whatnot, lots. He knows that the thing that's in my back pocket is his reward for doing what he's doing right now. And he knows not to take it unless I tell him he can take it. Off. Yes. His second best and second favorite toy is probably that toy right there. The wedge. Kinsey, los. That means drop it. Yes. He's very strong. His bite is probably the strongest in the county. And I know this because we train with sheriff's deputies along with fellow K-9 officers from my police department. And he's one of the strongest bites. He knows to not let go, dig in deeper, pull away, and not allow whoever he's capturing, which is a bad guy, to get away. Unless I tell him, Kinsey, los! Yes. You guys have any questions at all? Any questions for me about the dog? Go for it. Yes. Yeah, he's very powerful. If you, lots, Kinsey, lots. See this, all this right here? All this is basically pure muscle. I don't feed him any hot dogs, any scraps from the table. It's water and a specific food, a specific blend of food that he gets all the time. He gets it about once or twice a day, depending on the extent of the training or work that we do during the day. If it's extensive training or we did a lot at work that day, I'll typically give him a little bit more of a portion. These dogs, this typical breed has tons of energy and they burn calories constantly. Yes. Any more questions? How much does he weigh? He weighs about 85 pounds. Typical Malinois, probably on the heavier side, is about 60 pounds. He's very heavy, very big for his breed. His head, Lutz, Kinsey Lutz. His head is much larger than your typical Malinois breed. It's almost, I would say, an eighth smaller than this size of head. And the snout as well. The snout is not as broad and long. If there's no more questions, I'm going to demonstrate an apprehension is what we call it. It's when we catch a bad guy. Typically when our dogs, the way that we train them is they go for either arms or legs, sometimes butt, but it's for the majority of the time it's arms or legs, and that's how we train. I'm gonna put them on this. I'm gonna just switch to. He already knows. We train with these all the time. Typically, it's a full body suit made out of that specific material. And he knows not to go for him in any way, shape, or form unless I give him a specific command. The command that I give is Stellen. And I can do what is a verbal out. Kinsey, lots. Or I use this tool to take them off quickly. The reason why we use this tool is because it goes inside their mouth. They don't like the taste of metal. They don't like the feeling of metal. It's a foreign object. You put it in behind the backside of their jaw and between their teeth, and almost sort of kind of gag them a little bit to where they let go of the bite. It's a lot cleaner that way, it's a lot easier that way, it's fast, it's effective. I'm really lucky that Kinsey will go on a bite and verbal out almost 99% of the time. So I would come up to him, grab positive control, get him in between me, grab my tool, and it's almost that fast every time. On top of the obedience, the tracking, the trailing, the apprehension, and the narcotics. He is trained in article searching. So say we have a bad guy. We have a bad guy that is running from us, super bad, did some horrible crime, and he's running from us, and he throws a gun into a bush somewhere as we're chasing him. Kinsey is trained to search that specific area for things that have been discarded by suspects. Hey, Will. I'll go behind the car real quick and just hide it right up there. Like right up there in the corner of the grass. Lots. I'm gonna bring him right next to you, man.
Where's behind it? Over on this side?
Yeah.
Or on this side over here?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more.
Under the table.
That's kind of like a canine handler thing to say that our dog, when a dog is very clear, very focused, hyper focused, understands the job, what we're doing, the situation, and it's almost because it's like sight picture type of stuff. They've seen it before, they're seeing it now, and they know exactly what's coming next almost. They kind of like game it a little bit almost, if you will. Say we bring them up to a door in a building, a house, or a commercial building. When we bring the dogs up to a door, they kind of almost know. Like every time we bring them up to a door, we're going to be given announcements inside, and we're going to be searching the building. So they kind of like will game it like, okay, I already know what's happening. I don't need you. I'm gonna just do this my way a little bit. My dog is very clear. When we're searching a building, it's very methodical. He's very methodical along with us, Butts. And he will stay by my side in a heel position. He will go and advance into a building, and I can tell him to down as he advances into a building, and he will stay there until me and my crew move up to him tactically. Bam, bam. Off. Live. Now, when I was talking about earlier is an article search, when the bad guy discards something along the chase, we can use our dogs to find those things. Whether it's drugs, guns, a knife, some sort of clothing that's bloody or not bloody. There is a wide variety of things that they can find. As long as it has some sort of contact with a human, and there's some sort of human scent that's been shed onto that object, they can find it. That's what we call a blind search, where the dog has no idea where the object is, where it's been hidden. All he knows is that we're starting at one position and we're searching from there, and he has to search until we find it. His drive is pretty strong. He typically will go on a mile and a half, 2 mile search, and he won't give up. He'll just search and search and search. It's what's called a hunt drive that dogs have, where they either have it very strong, or sometimes in certain dog breeds, it can be very weak. This particular breed, very strong, normally, all by itself. And he has that in spades. Any more questions for me? I don't go for it.
How long does it take to train a dog before they go out into the field, and how long do they work together?
That's a good question. So when we get the dogs, Typically, we like to have what's called like a bonding moment, or not a moment, but like a time period where it's probably, sometimes it could be a week, sometimes it could be 6 months. Typically, right after that is when we go into what's called handler school, and it's 6 weeks in length. And it's obedience, it's apprehension training, it's detection, it's the whole gamut. And the trainer that we have is excellent, is widely known throughout basically Northern California altogether. He goes all the way from Placerville County to Sonoma County. So he is very educated, was a K-9 handler at Elk Grove for a really long time, eventually promoted to lieutenant, retired, and now he's our maintenance trainer. Could not have asked for a better trainer. He's fantastic. Any more?
Where's he from?
He's from the Netherlands.
Wow.
Yeah, all the way across the other side of the world. He had some pre-existing training from the Netherlands. A lot of search and rescue, search and retrieve type of training, apprehension training. So when we got him, he had no training in narcotics at all. So I had to work with him in a very extensive school to get him trained on that. Luckily, he's very smart and picked it up right away. Any more questions? If there's no more questions, who's willing to pet the... Oh, go for it.
Say like he's like doing the Article 13 search.
Yeah.
And he's like looking for a person, right? Where does he usually go for like the arms and legs?
Sometimes, I mean, that's the ideal spots, right? The arms and the legs. Depending on how the person's positioned, whatever's going on in the situation, we typically want it to stay below the neck, right? No groin area, below the neck. Torso, arms, legs. Typically don't want hands or feet either, just because it's a very sensitive area and it could break easily, long recovery, and we definitely want to not have any damage at all. Typically, our best case scenario, surrender. That's what we want. We give ample amount of announcements, time for someone to come out from wherever they are to surrender. And that's typically when we use a dog to apprehend someone, is because they're in a position in an area of advantage for them to possibly ambush us. And it's safer for the dog to go in those situations than it is for a human to go in those situations. Any more? No? Okay, so if there's no more questions, who's willing to pet the dog? All right. So what I want is you to start one single file line.